Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Frozen Mullen, and today we'll play a bit more Slay the Spire. So I could start off with a new character, which we could go for the Watcher, which we haven't played just yet. But as it's kind of like not really that important for me to do just yet, we're going to do an Ironclad run, because I actually haven't beaten the game with Ironclad, so we've got to do that. And that is the plan. Random boss relic, and I lose my starting relic, which actually isn't that bad. Like, the healing is pretty good though. Take 24 damage to transform 2 cards, tame a random common relic, or get a rare card. Random common relic, and at the start of each combat heal 2 HP, so more healing, so I can afford to take damage if I want to. I would like to get as many elites as I can. That's not a double elite path. This is though, because I go here or here. I can't get any more than that. So I guess we'll be taking this sort of middle route for a bit and going here. But yeah, I mean, we've had some good runs with the Silent as well as the Defect. So hopefully we can get something interesting here as well. I can afford to take like 1 damage. I can afford to take the 6 if I wanted to. I should have bashed first though. I just accepted 6, but you know, my bad. Because like 3 strikes or a bash or a strike will kill them. I don't think there's any point in me not fully blocking there. There we go. Add a card. Anger. Like, Warcry seems interesting. A Trench is kind of like meh, unless I get a way to kind of maintain my block. Which I don't think. Yeah, I don't think there is actually a way to do that. I don't think that is going to be that great. Anger's interesting, but it's going to be terrible later on. Yeah, we skipped the first card, interesting enough. Transforming a card on my deck is interesting. Lose 6 HP, gain that, draw 3 cards. I don't mind offering. It's a great way to help you draw cards and get cards through. Gain gold. Let's move. I don't want to go this route because I want to take the elite, so we have to go through these fights first. Or do we go here and up to get a shot that way? And yeah, we'll go this way. Less fights first, and I get a way to heal. Ooh, merchant. Metallicize helps with blocking, so I can get a way to get around it. Although Medkit is really good. The reason I pick up Medkit is because it allows me to pick up the cards. I would love to pick up the Rampage, but we'll leave that for now. And we'll go this way so I can get the elite path. So the Medkit will allow me to essentially bypass. We'll do that and we'll defend. We have to bypass any status cards. So I can get wounds in my deck and just then not have to worry about them and stuff like that. So it allows me to play particular cards that I wouldn't normally be able to play. We'll just bash, then strike that down, and then we can kind of double strike this at some point. As they're only growing, we don't need to worry too much until we can't kill them for some stupid reason. But with things like offering and stuff like that and the bash, like, I should be okay. Fit potion. Spot weakness. A strength gaining tool. I'll take that. I do like the way to gain strength, especially on someone who is going to be attacking on repeat. Guess we'll just bash here and strike. Applying Vulnerable to the target when they already got Vulnerable is pointless. I'll have to wait until we see what we can do about that. More Spot Weakness here, so I can at least gain something. 18, I guess I'll throw a Defend and a Strike. Accept some damage, try and keep some on them. Like, I'm not defending from everything, but I've got like ways of healing in and outside of combat. 18 again, that's a lot. So I'll accept 8. And that's where they kind of debuff, or, you know, yeah. Very annoying. Ah, finally. We'll just bash here. Like, Spot Weakness seems great, but I'm going to have to fully defend next turn anyway, so... we'll Offering here. And throw 1 strike out, because I need to get them down. I still accept like 8, but it's better than dying, essentially. And I should have to kill them next turn. At least that is a plan. But yeah, as far as videos and stuff go, give you guys a bit of an update. If you haven't watched the Hades video I put up, because it would be kind of nice to know. 2 wounds, like that's really good with block, power through. I do like armaments though. It does help up, and the upgrade is quite useful to upgrade other stuff. But I can always probably get the armaments later at some point anyway. Smith up the Offering. Draw 5 cards, could be interesting. But Spot Weakness being 4 strength. Would like more strength gain if I can. It is very important. So I can just power through. Oh, that's so good. Like, power through is enough block to block like so much stuff, and I can just play the wounds as soon as I get them because of the medkit. Like, this is exactly why. To accept 7 there, we'll defend because I want to try and gain some life if I can. But yeah, my routine is going to have to be adjusted a little bit, which for everyone watching these videos, my upload schedule might be a little bit out of whack for a bit. I've kind of basically just taken on some extra work, which it's kind of both good and bad in some cases. But it does mean I have to kind of reschedule a lot of stuff around, so I'm not able to stream at the moment, which is kind of what I want to do. Like, not much I can do about it, really. Just because I won't have the time, particularly for now at least in the early stages, because there's a lot of meetings and things like that, and planning, and you kind of know what would go into all that sort of stuff. There we go, so there's the armaments I want to pick up. And next time we can upgrade that, we'll upgrade that. Ooh, Red Skull, when you are, yeah. Below 50%? I'm already below 50%, that is great. Do we go this route? Avoid the fight? I'll avoid the fight. Gain Doubt, but take a lot of gold. Well, I got a shop literally coming up, so yeah, I will take that, because I can just remove it straight away. So before we do anything, we're getting rid of Doubt, because I ain't doubting myself. Orange pellets. Interesting. Flex. I can buy both. But I have no powers. Apotheosis seems interesting. But then there's no point if I buy Apotheosis from the other thing, so yeah. Like, this is nice, especially with like the Flex, because I can essentially get permanent strength gain if I have enough powers, but I tend to not play powers with this sort of build. Like, Whetstone seems interesting, again, but the only attacks that I want to upgrade is probably the Bash, and it's probably going to hit 2 strikes. so getting that now is not the best. Could get my tower size, but that takes me off a turn. Bloodletting is interesting, because I have ways of healing. Good Instincts for just 6 block. 9 block. It's not bad either. I don't really know what to get here. That is a problem. I think picking up a headbutt is kind of good anyway, because if I do get other cards I want to play, that's fine. And I might as well pick up the Whetstone. Do I save my money? Or Sail on Flex? 60. No, I couldn't get both now because I'm just 1 short. I'll take a Colourless Potion then. I might regret that later. But it's fine. We'll save the block. We already got the vulnerable on them. Could get a Colourless Potion actually. I shall drink that now. If you have no attacks, draw 2 cards. Reduce the cost of all cards. And to 1. Offering, because I lose 6 instead of the 18 that I'd lose anyway. There we go. Every 5 cards in your deck, heal the rest site. That's free healing. Essence of Steel is pretty good. Let's see what cards we get. Lose 2 HP, deal 15 damage. I do quite like that. Cleave is nice, because I do have way to gain strength in my deck. So, hitting everything for a good amount of damage is pretty good. A big damage burst. No, I need a permanent way to gain healing for this to work. I'll take the cleave for now. We'll just leave. I got like a fair amount of potions I'm happy with. So we'll discard that, give me 2 potions. Cool, and cool. Thievery. Armaments, upgrade the headbutt. Headbutt them. And defend. That way I get the armaments for next turn as well. Which is kind of what I want. Instant kill. Get pretty close, but... Upgrade a strike. We strike them. We strike them again. But then we just go bash, cleave. Know that pen nib activated, but it's fine. Warcry. Every turn lose 1 HP and deal 5 damage to everything. I do like Combust, but it's not worth it. None of these are worth it. Like Clothesline could be, but applying just weak isn't good enough, and I don't have the energy for it currently, so we'll leave it. Here I already healed some up, so we'll do the armaments here, so that we upgrade all the cards in my hand. I'll get to face off against the slime. Bash. Strike. Drink the potion. Hand the bottle. Deal 7 damage. Add 1 colourless card to your hand. I exhaust that now while I can. Applying more vulnerable would be pointless. A swift strike though could be pretty useful for next turn, because I might need to be able to do stuff. I've got like 20 block here, so don't need to worry about stuff like that. Here, it's worth upgrading my entire hand, because I can still play all the stuff I want. And getting them down to a low life total where I can probably just like split them on one attack is going to be quite useful. Could have played this to make sure I got more damage through, but like spot weakness and stuff wasn't really going to do very much. This case we just play the power on through, play wound, and then strike that guy because he's the one that will deal the most damage over across the turns. The medkit's really helping out. If I can get other ways, like give myself like cards that I don't want to deal with, it'll be pretty good. I can just take that out now. No, we take this one out. Right? That way, this splits, but they're both at 7. I can just still one-shot them with the cards from my hand. The other one would split into 17. I wouldn't be able to deal with it, and I got a problem. I always heal at the end of this fight anyway, so there's no point using potions. But you have made me more powerful than you can imagine. Good old Red Skull. Feed. I do like it. Let's take feed. It being fatal is interesting. I know this HP, draw a card. You can no longer attain potions and double the effectiveness of potions. The extra energy is really useful for me. But I do like doubling my potions. I've already got 3 potions, and do I need any more than that? Potions are technically what get me through tough fights. The vulnerability potion is one that I'd probably end up discarding if I ever get a better potion. That just doubles block for a turn. And this would play 6 cards, which could be a lot better in a particular boss fight. Or this would just allow me to kind of go more ham, and I can play like more dangerous attacks. But my deck is pretty well balanced for cards and energy generation at the moment, so we'll go for the Sacred Bark here. Making sure potions are more useful to me, I think is going to be better in the long run, rather than having more energy to start with. But, you know, we always like having more energy if we can. And all except the right side is the way we want to go, because you can get 2 elites that way. This way I get a shop early if I want to, and I can get another shop later as well. I would bypass that. This way I get a rest, and I get rest there as well. I guess I'll go this way. I am not a happy person with this fight straight off the bat. Like, genuinely not. I got 3 max life for that. That's insane. Spot weakness, take cleave for... The bash is fine. So I'm already happy with the choice of the Sacred Bark there. Like, it just dealt with 1 and still gave me 3 max life for a thing where I already would have took a lot more damage. We'll just bash them. They take less damage, but it's fine. We defend. We're fully defended. Armaments. Into a defend. Into a strike. Probably could have killed them, but again, I'm that idiot that plays too safe all the time. Another spot weakness. Perfected Strike is not what we want this turn, or this time round. Another spot weakness is interesting, because it will mean I can really start scaling my strength quite well. Inflame is just nice, so I don't have a condition to scale my strength. So I'm not relying just on plain defense, plus it does give me a power, so I'll take that instead this time. The issue is with like so many spot weaknesses, I might not have a way to this fight is going to be terrible. Gaining strength here is going to be the first important thing, and I can at least deal enough damage to lower their plated armor down. They still heal from it, but it's fine. Like, the issue I have is the plated armor. And then we'll spot weakness here. Into a headbutt. Pick up the power on through again, so we can keep that. Ooh, armaments. Is it worth playing? I got nothing else to play, have I? I'm not playing the feed because it just deals damage, and I'd rather try and feed off them to gain the HP if I can. So offering here is probably worth playing, because I should at least get a defend or something. That is hilarious. I get the kill and I get to get full max HP because the upgraded. Shrug it off I quite like. Pommel Strike would seem interesting. But a Shrug it off allows me to draw cards while still defending. Plus the upgraded version is slightly better. Anger though. Nah, take a Shrug it off. Ooh, you get a shop before a shop. That's what we get here. Whenever you break enemy's block. Nah. Each card's one additional thing. Like, that can be really good. How much gold we got? 200. Potions always appear in combat rewards. Well, this is actually pretty good, seeing as I want combat stuff with potions, and I already have like lots of ways to effectively use these. So we'll pick up that. I would like Feel No Pain, but we'll just have to hope we get it later. Annoying that I go into another shop and I can't do anything here. But I always have a little look. You never know what might be on sale for cheap. And we didn't really miss out on anything. I mean, maybe like the letter opener. Chemical X could be interesting. Some of these potions have been really good. Or the bandage maybe as well. We'll inflame first. Apply vulnerable to you. And just strike away. The main thing was get this knight down as quickly as possible, so the mystic does not do anything. And I will take damage to make sure that happens in some cases. Headbutt. Spot weakness? Nah, take the defensive tool, because I might not have another one. I mean, I guess I got the block from this, but, you know. armaments to get everything set up. We'll cleave, because that's worth doing here. This does not do enough damage to kill, so we'll just power on through and play the wounds. I would like something that kind of synergizes with this wound generation though as well. Like this will just keep healing, I think, most of the time at the moment. He says it's not doing that. Armaments into a bash. I'll use an offering here. Spot weakness. To a strike. Would have loved to have fed off one of these, but not to wait. Pen Nib's like activating like in the next like couple of attacks, so I can just like cleave, and that's doubled, and then we feed. Attack potion is pretty good. Dual wield seems interesting. The sword boomerang seems interesting as well. Body slam, meh. So what would I be like doubling up though, is the question if I'm taking that. Like a bash. I mean, feed could be interesting to get like more copies of feed, to be able to like get more max HP on like multiple areas, but I'm probably playing this only once per battle anyway. Yeah, so none of these are really that worth it for me. Keep my deck as consistent as possible. We'll smith here, because we've got nothing better to do. Guaranteeing the extra attack off that could be pretty good. Inflame we always normally play straight away, so it won't actually ever get upgraded. So we might as well upgrade it straight away first. Because in most cases I'm not going to play the armaments before it. Great, one of the worst ones. Applying weak will cut the damage a lot. And it is technically free, plus it'll be really good for this. The Carnage is great for trying to burst this down, but this fight might go on longer than necessary, so I'll take the clothesline. Then we'll armaments to upgrade them both. And then basically we're fully defended and we've applied 6 weak to this guy. Like the issue with this one is the multi-attacks and stuff like that. We'll inflame to get some attack going. Strike. Cleave. We'll offering. Love to bash, but gain at least some block. Could use a potion, but again, I heal quite a lot. Spot weakness. Power on through. It's not good enough for that. I'll put the power on through on there. Just because it will help defend a bit better coming up these earlier turns, because I'm going to have issues. Yeah. Strike. And that's 16, and I don't want to take another wound in my deck if I can avoid it. But this is the problem with this book, it just keeps ramping up, there's not much you can do about the damage. If I strike now, it's another attack, and I have a high likelihood of getting like feed or something where I can just double the damage for next turn, so I accept 20. Although this seems really stupid. Because I'm planning to finish this fight this next coming turn. We get the feed. So we just headbutt. Doesn't matter what I pick up. Into the feed. Look, I got 2 attacks. We gain the life. Ooh, the boot whenever you deal 4 or less damage. Unblocked. Attack damage increased to 5. Attack potion. Disarm is interesting. Corruption is not really what I want. So we'll skip that. Do I need to heal? Don't need to really upgrade anything. Let's just sort of go straight this way. The Ritual Dagger. We're gonna have a great time. Oh, coin. Yeah, give me gold. I'll take that. Gain some max life. Yeah. Because I know what this one will end up being, and I'm at low life total, I don't really want to take the fight, so I'll take this one and go around. Do I set 10 here? I can just drink the potion if I want. It always exhausts, so we do this. It is fatal. Using headbutt is pointless, even attacking is pointless. But I will drink this to make sure that I can't take any more damage. Just from this one attack. Spot weakness, power through. I can deal with this pretty good, like, in most cases they don't do too much. I can just shrug it off here. Again, defend. In flames, gain strength. Good offering, but I don't see the point. I'm already fully defended, so we can just take this battle a bit slower than normal. Armaments, upgrade everything. Now we can fully block. And cleave. Start whittling the life total down and that armor as well, because now we can start hitting them in places where it's actually going to matter. We can fully defend with just one card, then we can strike. Again, taking some armor away. We are playing around everything we can do. Shrug it off. Defend. Headbutt. Do we pick the armaments up? Do we pick the feed up? Put the feed on top. Like 3 attacks, and I think I have a high likelihood of killing them with the feed. So I just need 2 in the hand. With offering and stuff, I should be pretty good to go. So yeah, we deal 25 here. And the feed then kills them, and we gain life. Ooh, strength potion, that's pretty good. I'm picking up a Dark Embrace. I've healed a fair amount, but still, I think this fight would be dangerous to take. Like, I'd risk way too much doing that. Ritual Dagger being plus already is going to be pretty good. Like, I want to be able to, like, one-shot someone if I can. So fights where I can kill stuff with the Ritual Dagger now are my priority rather than feed. But I'm not going to be picky if I can get away with it. Let's drink this first. Bludgeon. Yeah. Two free bludgeons off the bat. Strike. Use the offering. I'll lose 6 life, that's fine. 18 damage, that is enough to kill. And upgrade my Ritual Dagger. Whenever I lose HP from a card, gain 2 strength. Do I lose HP from my own cards? I do with the offering. So Rupture isn't a bad ability to have. But I can do it once, but that would incentivize me to pick up other stuff, so... Should I do that? I mean, I will. Like, even it just gives me, like, just 2 strength, it's still pretty good. Sleep and heal. Don't need to do that. Let's read. What would I like? Heavy blade. Do I go for that? It's interesting enough. It is interesting enough. Flex, not really. Bloodletting does allow me to ramp up damage as well, and gives me energy that I'm kind of sorely lacking. And it does it on repeat as well. Heavy Blade does allow me to leverage my strength a lot better. So it's another like big hit in the deck. But I think Bloodletting allows me to get to that point where that big hit will matter. Now what do we upgrade here? Because there's no point me healing. I think like Feed would be interesting. Bloodletting is kind of interesting as well to essentially gain an extra energy. But if we're really doing that, we're doing Offering, because drawing 5 cards has a bigger impact. I'm unlikely to get this upgraded through the... Oh my god, the card I cannot remember. So Ritual Dagger doesn't really matter in this fight as much. It's just big damage if I need it. But here, we'll strike, we'll headbutt. Like if it kills a little thing off to save me health, then fine. But killing this is not going to be a high priority as such. We'll use Offering here. I need to make sure that I can actually do something. Rupture is now set up, so that's good. Should have Armaments first, but my fault. We'll power on through. Get rid of the wounds, because I won't need them. Or Bloodletting to gain a lot more energy back, so we're now like really hyped up on energy. Kill one of these guys off. And then get Defend. Should drink the Strength Potion, shouldn't I? Let's do that. Not quite a half-life yet, but it's going to be interesting. Give me Strength, please. Dark Embrace for the setup. I can accept 7 here, that's absolutely fine. And we'll cleave. Oh, never mind. We kill it regardless. It's going to get to a point where cleave will always just pretty much one-shot something. Kill one of these off. Could Feed, we'll just Defend though. Needs to know all those negative statuses to me, not much I can do about it. It does kill it. No, it doesn't. Should have done that first. I mean, I just went through my deck for no reason. But that's the benefit now, is the fact that I can have runes in the deck and they don't actually cost me card draw anymore, which is interesting. So we're going to do that first. Then we're going to do some Bloodletting. Need some energy. We'll cleave first. Bash. Then headbutt. Now put that on top. So this gets me to the point where I'm going to have the extra strength. Would I really love to have got this doubled up? I should accept I'm not getting the damage on this extra. Or getting the max life. I'm just going to deal the damage. Because they exhaust, they kind of cycle through each other, so that was kind of like what I was planning for. Is getting this low enough that I can maybe like cleave it or something with other stuff. double strike. That's good enough here. Oh. They're vulnerable as well, so yeah. A bit of a messy fight. I do like Barricade. I do have a lot of ways to gain like really good amount of block. Plus the energy gain does give me an opportunity to sit there and do it during bosses and elite fights, get more energy. Remove 2 cards from my deck. No longer Smith at rest sites. So basically rest sites become healing. Only. But the extra energy will help me like play cards. But one rest site means that doesn't matter. We'll take the collar. It's like less conditional, and it only really matters like the last boss fight is all I care about, more than anything else. Early shop with an elite fight. Elite fight there and there. And one there as well. But I would like to get like at least a upgrade or maybe 2 upgrades, so I guess we're going for the single one. This does not have a shop on the way though, that side does. And so does this, so go this way there. No, guess I have to go 2 fights to a shop. And it's the one fight that always starts everything off. I'm never a fan of this, but it's what it is. No point using the barricade here as I'm not defending enough. Just spot weakness, shrug it off. Cleave. Everybody takes damage. Save the decks for later. The vulnerable don't really want, so that can be used on any fight if I want to. That is the plan. Make myself a very nice thing. The annoying thing on this is like this doesn't actually do anything because these can regenerate. It really is annoying, and I absolutely hate it. Rupture plus, and then we'll just go. Don't need to do any bloodletting here. Guess we'll just defend and defend. Like, these are the only ones I really do hate. Armaments. Then I guess we'll strike and we'll defend. Like, I know you can't farm them, and I think it's fine, but I still think that you should be able to at least, like, get 1 off each. You know? A Dark Embrace is kind of pointless, I think, because I need to kind of, like, kill something this turn. If I do that, then I don't... Do I deal 28? No, I do not. So we kind of have to defend at least a little bit. I didn't really want to use the Dex Potion. Guess we're taking a lot of damage here. Getting this low as well, ignoring the blocks as temporary health rather than like repeated health, means at least maybe we can maybe like one-shot both these together. I know there is a pattern to these things, but you know, it's getting below the threshold for the extra strength. More strength. Ritual Dagger will kill that off, but it won't increase its value, which is very annoying. Don't need to kill that off just yet. Deal damage here. Then defend. And defend. Could have fed off one of those, but again, doesn't give me health, and like this comes back in like a turn or so, so hopefully I can get these killed now. No, I cannot. Very annoying. Very annoying indeed. Armaments. Power on through. Play the wound. deal 19 damage there. I got 10, so like, hopefully, with any luck, a decent cleave will do something here. Ah, there we go. Good old cleave. Power potion. Another Dark Embrace. Another headbutt. Don't really want another headbutt. Another Dark Embrace is pointless because I don't really want to draw too many cards. But it does mean that I won't have the energy for it most of the time. You've got to love it, right? I gotta take this out as quickly as possible. These, fine. Like one Dark Embrace, and these don't actually do anything. Instead, they kind of help me. This, though, could ramp up into a problem, and I'd rather, like, not deal with that if possible. Plus, I can always just play these Dazes and exhaust them straight away immediately. Spot Weakness. To cleave. To a headbutt. Get the cleave back, please. There we go. And defend. Defend. Playing the Days is so good. Now, do I still get the cleave? Yeah. Just wanted to get that Ritual Dagger up again if I could do. Power Potion, toss that one. Ooh, Flex. All the other armaments. No. Is Flex worth it? Sword Boomerang can be pretty good amount of damage late game. Like once I get enough energy, enough strength, it kind of is my strength leverage. Because it multiplies the strength by 4 by itself as upgraded, so I will take 1 just for the dex purpose. Into the store. A Daze, Reckless Charge. Yeah, why not? It's free damage. Fire Breathing, yeah. As well, I'll take that. Combat Rule color as ones. If you enter on no block, every 3 turns gain energy. Do like that actually. Gain 20 gold. We'll remove the card. In this case, I've got enough ways to block that I can take a block out. I think. Yeah, 1 extra, 2 extra. Plus a barricade once that starts to get going. So we'll get rid of 1 defend. That's kind of situational. Happy Flower is still really good, like even against 1 boss if it works. I'm happy with that. Now which way do I want to go? Do I want to go this way? I do, so. Lose all gold, obtain a relic. Ah, I'm not going to any other shop, am I? So gold is practically, yeah, practically useless. Yeah. Playing weak on the first turn is very good for me. Oh, I gotta survive this thing. Try and deal as much damage as possible. This is not gonna end well for me. We're offering first, again, because I get to draw cards. And then we get to do this straight away. Fire Breathing. Dark Embrace. Spot Weakness. Defend. Feel No Pain could be interesting if I start exhausting lots of cards. Should not first, but it's fine. What I'll do is survive 5 turns, or 4 more turns. Not the hand you want to see when you got to survive some turns. Am I just straight up dead? Oh, that's kind of horrible. Give me the armaments back. I'm not, but yeah, like, I was thinking then, like, yeah, no, I can reduce it to a thing. Although I may have killed myself with the corruption, so that's fine. Upgrade those, I then can do that. We'd love to pay the power on through, but we'll play the vulnerable first. Reckless charge. Give me a daze. Strike. I should have enough attacks now where I can probably just keep the chain going. Bloodletting. At this point, might as well. Barricade could be pretty good to play now, because, like, what else am I going to do apart from, like, cleave this turn and strike? This might actually save some of the armor I get, so we could just stack up all this stuff, so we're only left with attacks in the deck. And I get then 84 armor. It is weird. Just defend. Like, we fully defend already. Like, we don't need to worry about anything else. Only if I could feed off you. We just end with 106 armor. Like, that's the main thing with corruption, is I need a way to make sure, it's a pretty good potion. This is pretty good. We'll pick up Feel No Pain. Really? I guess we're gonna have a problem. No, so we're trying to take this thing out. And it does set it up for like a couple of turns. I should drink this to at least gain the dex off it. There's no point healing just yet. Remember, this only heals to 20 normally, now it heals to 40 because of the Sacred Bark. Like, I would have lost so many potions, probably lost so many fights if it wasn't for me taking this instead. Like, people do really underestimate the ability of potions and what they're capable of doing. Bloodletting will allow me to barricade up. I do need more defensive items, I've noticed, though. Take a cleave as well to make sure that we can do stuff. We're probably not feeding off this guy in the long run. Gets out the back. Okay. So, cleave straight away. Defend. Dark Embrace. Reckless Charge. Then we'll Offering. Gotta try and survive if we can. Power on through. Into a wound. Into a wound. Fire breathing. And Sword Boomerang. Now we've got the block going, we should be able to block quite a lot. Play the days, we gain 3 block. Armaments, Rupture, Shrug it off, Reckless Charge, Defend, Defend. Like, we now can, like, fully defend in a very unusual way, which is kind of hilarious to me. Spot weakness. But I do need to get rid of these strikes. They are not very useful. Nah, just get the 3 strength there. Like, once I'm set up, I'm pretty good to go. Until I'm set up, though, is the problem. Attack. And that's why we like that sword boomerang. Strawberry, nice. Fire potion, perfected strike, bloodletting, armaments. Another bloodletting would seem useful, but it's not because I don't have much card draw. Plus, I'm going to get done over by heal, madness. Just lose some max life. I can lose max HP, I don't mind that. Don't need to heal there, we'll just do this. Barricade for 2 is a lot better. More useful in the long run. Now, do I want to go, which way do I want to go? That has 1 upgrade, 2 upgrades, 3 upgrades. Go this way. Grenlin Horn, I guess it's okay. Heal to full. But I lose some max HP. I'm probably going to heal to full anyway with the amount of these I go through. Plus I got a potion that's more useful to do that. Again, upgrade the fire breathing. Because I'm probably going to be playing that as soon as I have it. Into a fight. Ooh. Inflame. Defend. Strike. Or just feed. Like, the odds of me actually playing that feed are going to be so low. Armaments into a defend. Sword boomerang. Will always do at least 5 damage. I should heal here. Like a 40 heal is pretty big. Power on through. Get rid of the wounds. Reckless charge first. Into offering. Dark embrace. Spot weakness. Headbutt. Into a power on through. Strike. Strike. I could one-shot them with the 40 potion. There really are some fights though that are just really difficult, and they almost might as well have been like boss fights themselves. Armaments up. And we'll just bash here. New bloodline. Shrug it off. Rupture. Gotta remember, I am weak and vulnerable, so they're dealing a lot more damage than they should do. Strike. It's a sword boomerang as a finisher. Clothesline, cleave. Nah, no, none of those are worth it. Like, the twin strike might have been, but it's not what I wanted. No. Upgrading that kind of gets upgraded anyway. This having more doesn't draw anything extra. I guess the bloodletting always giving me 3 energy. Just means I get more value for money. We have 1 attack potion, dealing 40 damage to something. Is that worth it? Feel no pain. Reckless charge. Headbutt. Strike. Defend. The daisies will be a problem, but to be honest, these thorn guys are going to be far worse of an issue. But with fire breathing, I don't need to worry about this guy anymore. Feed. Rupture. Nah, I'm fully blocked, so there's no point playing this. I'm going to use this guy to kill these guys off, kind of. Without taking any damage in return. And now with the Dark Embrace, we kind of got the setup we want. So... I just need to draw all the annoying cards that normally no one likes, and everything dies. And here, double up the dagger, get 5 more damage on it, why not? Flex, Warcry, Anger. Anger... the Warcry is actually interesting. Draw 2 cards. I might need that for some flexibility. I don't need to heal. We can upgrade something. Last card to upgrade though will probably be the boomerang to make sure that I always have that. I mean, I'm probably going to have it late game anyway, so there's no issue really on that front. Let's see how we do. Gain 10 strength, lose 10 strength. Interesting. Well, offering first, see what we draw. That is pretty good. Feel no pain anyway now. Should have done that first, but it wasn't too sure what we're going to get. Warcry, we get to draw 2 cards. Probably pop the strike. Top of the draw pile. You're the strength gainer, so I want to kill you off quickly. I'll get 2 attacks from this. Fiend Fire. I'll get Anger. This may never go off. This could be interesting to get rid of cards I don't want to play. Rupture, because why not at this point? Bash is interesting, but we'll just upgrade everything. Spot weakness on use, gain some strength. I want to keep the sword boomerang around. And the Shrigger off. A strike and stuff can go, so... We just thinned out my deck there a little bit. That's all I needed. Dazes will be fine. I'm probably more happy about that than anything else. I could do 1, 2, 3 attacks here, gain 30 extra damage. Is that enough to kill? Yes, it is. Almost. My mistake. Miscounted. But it's good enough to get them really low down anyway. I don't die. Draw a card. No point in striking. Just barricade and inflame. This should be on defensive now. Play the wound. Use that on there. I gain extra. Play this. Keep playing the dazes, because why not? Power on through. I can't draw any more cards, can I? No. So let's upgrade everything here. Play a Reckless Charge. Play some Bloodletting. Gain Strength. Attack. Attack. And we'll use the Feed, why not? Oh, I could have played the Daze, but I draw a card for next turn anyway. I honestly thought this was going to be one of those ones where I almost lost. I really did. But like once you got the powers up, like we're online, we're doing stupid things. There we go. A lovely completed run with the Ironclad. I will admit that the potions are kind of what made this run. Like 100%. Like, yeah, I mean, I got strength scaling and stuff, but our potions and the med kit, like, I got way too much stuff that kind of like synergized fairly well together, but wasn't like massively overpowered, but it all came together. We got the Omori, Rare Wheel, and the shovel. Do like the shovel. It's useful for when you can't like smith and stuff like that. But there we go. That's all 3 of the main ones done. Nice to see. But yeah, next one we'll probably start off with the last one that we have not done yet. And again, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.